Well, time to go to class. It's 11:52. Train is at 12:06, the next one. Assuming it's not late, which right now it's very much looking like it can be, because the past 3 trains were an hour, or not an hour late, half an hour late. So, I'm going to try to go to those trains, but I need to actually get out of this stupid place because the cars are not stopping. Anyway, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Tuesday. It's Tuesday. I have class at 3:30, but I'm trying to get in A because of the problems, so that should something happen, I have time to get in B, because I also need to get a couple of rentals. Notably, my hair is I should close the window. Notably, I need to actually do my narrative rental in addition to, you know, your typical Friday afternoon ventures and 12 sound rental, because I've got work to do. But we really need to find time to do this because I have a doctor's appointment this week, Thursday, so we can't really do Thursday. So I might try to get Thursday for like the same time as normal, and then just have to bail out a little bit early because I don't remember exactly what time the appointment's for. But yeah, so I've got to go make a narrative rental. Got to go make a regular room 12 rental for Friday. Maybe Thursday as well, because both Bethany and Liz have to do projects, and I'm involved in both of them. And then I also need to try to get a room where I can store my gear for narrative, because yeah, I need a place to be able to put the gear. So hopefully I'll be able to actually get a room downstairs, because the way that works is that you can put gear that's registered to you in a room with your name on it. However, there's a lot of rooms that are already booked, so who knows what I'm going to be able to get. It was one of the rooms that I would have tried to rent. It was available as of last night, and I'll look again on the train. But, you know, I've got to actually get stuff done. So to this train, which is now in 12 minutes, but I should be able to make it. I always worry about, like, times and everything, and it's just like, oh, I have way more time than I need, and I never adjust. So I realistically could leave like 15 minutes before the train every single day and be completely perfectly fine. But I never do that for safety reasons. Anyway, I'm gonna go to this train. We'll see how late it is. Well, quite a while in the equipment room later, and with a whole notes app list of equipment and gear and things to rent, and 3 room rentals and 2 equipment rentals later, I have ordered everything that I need for my narrative now.
Do you seriously get where I'm getting at?
No, I don't.
Okay.
We are just about all set and ready to go. Liz is here now. We're waiting for film history class to start.
Yay. Excitement. Woo.
You can tell Liz is truly excited for film history.
Yeah. Say like, bye guys.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, she left.
I totally didn't hear. It's probably because I was concentrating too much on doing it.
Food time for Popper?
No, sometimes when I'm like
In the
doing,
zone.
yeah, in the zone, I don't hear anything.
Just in the auto zone.
No,
In the
because
zone, auto zone.
LOL.
you're in the red zone.
I had so much more fun
Sit. There you go.
sarcasticing the game than I did. I decided not to join in.
How many people were there?
A lot. Like 20 maybe.
Okay.
Note to self, need to get the wipers changed in this car before I go out to LA with it. Anyway, I'm back obviously in my car. But yeah, if you can see the pattern from the spray, yeah, I need to get my wipers replaced, and I'll also need to get my oil replaced before I go to LA as well, because, well, I'll be driving about 3,000 miles, which is your average life of your oil. So that will need to get done regardless. I'm back in the car, obviously, as I've now mentioned twice, and is completely obvious and didn't even need to be mentioned once. I realized just a little while ago now that I forgot something with the order. I said I did not get a slate, and a slate otherwise known as a clapperboard or whatever else people call it. It's the little thing that is like stereotypical for film, where you're like, okay, scene whatever, take one, action, marker, and then like people don't actually realize what the purpose of that is. But yeah, that is something that is basically necessary, especially with the recorder that I'm using. So I need to actually get one of those. So yeah, that needs to happen. I need to actually go tack a slate onto my order. I think that's right now the only thing that I've forgotten, but judging by the fact that I forgot it in the first place, there could be other things. But that whole order itself is actually pretty nice. I'm still a little bit under budget, because the way this works is that there's ultimately two separate orders. There is a camera order, which has an unlimited budget. It's basically whatever you can find to use for your camera in the equipment room. Yeah, that has an unlimited budget. But what does have a budget is the sound and grip and electric order. Sound and G&E is the way it's shortened up to. Well, G&E is its own department, and then sound is its other. So, as much as I would absolutely love to record with those Nomad recorders that we've been using on the Red Thread for the entirety that we've been shooting the Red Thread, those are very expensive because our budget is $8,500 throughout the whole thing. Note that we don't actually have to pay this. It's theoretical, because we only have to pay for things in the equipment room if we break them. But the theoretical budget for narrative was $8,500. The Nomad by itself, not counting the battery adapter, not counting batteries, not counting microphones, not counting XLR, not counting the boom pole, is $4,000, which is nearly half the budget. And because it's basically split between G&E, I would be okay with spending half the budget, and I basically did on sound stuff. But I realistically can't do that and just walk away with the Nomad. I need other things too. But to make up for it, I was nice for this shoot and got myself some the nice boom pole and some G3 lavs instead of some G2s, and overall I'm actually still $800 or a little bit less than that below budget. Now the question that I have, which will be answered probably tomorrow, is whether slate gets tacked on to the camera budget or the audio and sound and G&E thing. Because despite what you would think, it's actually technically an audio thing, but it's not on our equipment list. Hello, cat. Went in. Your cat's outside. Hi. Okay, so I think I'm actually gonna head to bed now, because even though it's still a little before midnight, I have to go read a thing for tomorrow, and I also have to finish my shot list for Robert Kopp. But now that my narrative order is finished, yeah, things are pretty much getting set in motion for me to go record my narrative in a week and a half. Coming up pretty quick here, folks.